What do you do?
Business development.
I'm a real estate broker. I'm a mortgage banker.
Juris Doctor.
We're both university dropouts.
Today we're on the streets of New York City and we're going to be asking New Yorkers how much money they make. Could you share your name, your age, and where you're from?
Alex Craig. I am 27 years old and I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
And you currently live in New York?
I do. Kips Bay.
Kips Bay, so that's Brooklyn. How long you lived in New York?
About 4 months.
4 months, okay, cool. So he's a New Yorker. How important would you say money is to you?
I would say it's somewhat important, but it's not the most important thing.
Okay. Do you consider yourself a money-motivated person?
Yes.
Would you say that money can buy happiness?
No.
Does money have any effect at all on happiness?
I would say to a certain extent.
Okay, so you feel like there's maybe a threshold of income you get to where it just doesn't make a difference anymore?
Yep, 70K.
70K, that's
Yep.
exactly right. There was a study that said once you get to about 80,000, the happiness level pretty much caps out. What's the highest level of education that you've reached so far?
College educated, Texas A&M.
Oh, there we go.
That's it. I was a business major.
Okay.
I'm a consultant now.
Travel a lot?
I traveled, pre-pandemic, but now it's more remote than anything, so.
Has that made your kind of work-life balance a little worse or better?
It's been better lately,
Okay.
which is great. Can go to Equinox and go to the gym. But yeah.
Equinox, that is an expensive gym. Speaking of expensive, what's the most expensive thing that you own or have owned?
Probably my Aggie ring.
Okay.
It's 10 karat gold.
All
so
right.
It's probably the most expensive.
And he walks around the streets of Brooklyn with it on.
Yeah.
How happy would you say you are on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say about an 8.5.
What would you say would need to happen for you to get up to that 10 level, which isn't really that far?
Oh man, probably just go to the gym regularly.
You're a gym man.
Just be a little bit healthier.
Yeah.
I feel like I eat halal guys. Shout
Woo!
out.
Straight
But,
up 53rd and
way
6th
too
Avenue.
much. Exactly. But for the most part, just be healthier. That's
Okay.
kind of what I would change.
Yeah.
So.
I've noticed through our interviews today, people that basically the older you get, the more health moves up on the priority list and the money goes down. So I want to kind of guess how much money that you make on an annual basis. I want to say 90K. Higher? 130K.
Pretty close.
Pretty close? Okay. A little higher?
With bonus, about on par.
Okay, on par. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So here today, we're here with Nathan. How old are you and where are you from?
I'm 30 years old. I'm from North Carolina.
So Nathan, how important would you say money is to you?
It's very important to survive.
Would you consider yourself a money-motivated person?
I am, amongst other things. Other things motivate me as well.
Would you say that money could buy happiness?
It can buy happiness because money can put you in a position to do things that make you happy.
Okay. So now, would you say, let's say you made 60,000 versus 80,000 versus $1 million, there's a difference in the level of happiness you'd attain at each of those levels?
Yeah, because the things that make me happy is seeing my family and supporting them as well.
What's the highest level of education that you've reached in your lifetime so far?
I've had a Juris Doctor and I have a master's in law.
What would you say is the most expensive thing that you own currently?
Her. Beyond that, that's a little friendly joke. I think it's our apartment probably.
How much did you spend approximately on that?
$5,300 a month. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's-
Wow.
For me, I think it's a lot.
On a scale of 1 to 10 right now, how happy are you?
Extremely happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'd say about a 10 on that scale?
10. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take a quick guess at how much money you make here.
Okay.
So I'm going to ballpark it at $240,000.
That's like $5,000 short. That's about,
I'm ready for the next episode of Price is Right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, I appreciate you checking in with us.
Thank you.
All right, so we're over here in the meatpacking industry. We got some interesting individuals over here, and we're talking about money today. So if you guys could, share your name, where you're from, and how old you are.
My name is Roop Singh. I'm a real estate broker here in New York. I am 29 years old.
I'm Stephanie Fisher. I'm a pediatric nurse. I'm 30 years old.
My name is Mark Fisher. I'm a mortgage banker from Greenwich, Connecticut.
I am Alicia Nagpal Singh, and I am 29 years old. I'm a nurse practitioner.
My name is Elisa. I'm 29 years old. I work for Human Resources for a local hospital, Montefiore Medical Center.
So we basically have a whole bunch of healthcare professionals except him.
And him.
Yeah.
Which one of you guys are money motivated?
All of us.
All of
We
us.
love
Okay.
money.
We love
Everyone loves money.
Now, how important is money in life?
You work to live, but you don't live to work. So basically, we work to make money, but at the same time, we're not a slave to money.
It all depends on what position in life you are in. So if you're just starting out, you're going to be really focused on money. But once you get past that point, you're going to be more focused on family and other experiences that you're trying to achieve.
Can money buy happiness?
Money cannot buy happiness. I've learned that from personal experience. Initially, you really think that money can buy happiness, but really, now that I have two beautiful two little girls, I realized that money cannot buy happiness.
We thought money could buy happiness, but actually what buys you happiness is the memories that you create with one another. And I think right now who we're with.
So what's the highest level of education each of you have gotten thus far?
I graduated from Fordham University with my Bachelor's of Science degree.
I have my master's in science, and I got it from Pace University.
I'm an RN, and I got my degree from community college, Rockland Community College.
So I'm in real estate, but I have my degree in biochemistry, by the way, because as a typical Indian, I was becoming a doctor. And that did not work out, so I'm a lot happier now.
I have my bachelor's administration from Lehman College.
How happy would you say on a scale of 1 to 10 you guys are?
Like 100. I am so happy with my life. I'll never change it.
So
Are you happy?
lucky. Like, I feel like we're so lucky to breathe. Like, I feel like working in the hospital and like seeing people that are so sick and less fortunate. Like, you come out of the hospital, right? And you're just like,
It's true.
you come out and you're just like, guys, don't worry
happy you
about
are
what
still.
you're going through. Like, we're so lucky to breathe and we're so lucky to live, and like, just take a deep breath, because not everyone can do that right now.
Everybody has stresses, everybody has bills, everybody has problems, but you need to literally wake up and see the world around you and be grateful for everything that you have.
I feel like happiness is a choice. You could choose to be happy, you could choose to be unhappy, no matter what position you're in, no matter how much money you have.
But the host has to answer that question.
Yeah.
Does he not?
Yeah, I'm absolutely happy. It's amazing to be in a country where you can do whatever you want to put your mind to. Doesn't matter where you start in life. We're all from different backgrounds, different cultures, different places of the world. But we're here in a place where you can literally make anything real that's possible. You put your head down, you go to work, and you just make things happen and just grind it out. Now I'm gonna guess how much money you guys make. You are a nurse, so I'm gonna say 85,000.
Okay.
You are a
HR for a hospital.
HR 60,000.
A little more.
A little more, 75,000. 280K.
More than that.
This is crazy.
add a couple zeros.
390,000.
You have to more than double it.
$700,000.
We're gonna say it's above that.
We're good above that. $1 million plus.
Most likely.
Today we're here with.
Andre,
We got Andre here. Hey, Andre, how old are you and where are you from?
28 years old, from Portugal.
How long have you been here in New York?
5 years now.
Would you consider yourself a money-motivated person?
Absolutely.
How important is money to you?
Quite important, you know, coming from an immigrant family, you know, coming from some small country, very important. Yeah.
Same here. Okay. Would you say that money buys happiness?
Yeah, kinda, yeah, I can say that, yeah.
What's the highest level of education that you've
Got a
attained?
master's degree. Yeah.
What did you major in?
Business, yeah.
What's the most expensive thing that you've purchased in your life?
Most expensive one. Oh, a house.
A house, yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy would you say you are?
12.
12, wow. What do you have to do to bring that down to a 10?
Nothing. I'm not touching anything, doing nothing. I'll keep it at 12.
I'm gonna take a guess at how much money you make. 150,000 a year.
No.
Higher or lower?
What do you think?
I want to say a little lower. I want to go to 130.
See, just because I'm from Portugal, I can make any money here. No, higher, obviously, bro. Come on.
Oh, we got 180,000.
No.
230,000.
A little lower now. Okay, you got too excited.
200K.
Yeah, 205, 210.
205K. Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
And what do you do?
Business development.
Business development. You heard that, guys. If you want to make 200K and you work your off, you can make 200K too.
Don't forget the 80 hours a week and, you
Oh.
know, all those years, you know, it's...
Well, I appreciate you checking in with us today, and thanks for being with us. Today we're here with
Carmen.
Carmen. It's Carmen, how old are you and where are you from?
I'm 20 years old and I'm from Mexico.
How long have you been in New York?
2 years.
How important is money to you?
Very important.
Would you consider yourself a money-motivated person?
Yes.
Would you say that money can buy happiness?
Yes.
It
Especially
can.
in this city.
Okay, what would you do with more money that would make you happier?
I would move out of my studio and get a bigger apartment.
Do you currently live in the city?
Yes.
What's the highest level of education that you've attained thus far?
High school diploma. I'm in university right now.
Okay, cool. College student. I wish I could take it back to the college days. What are you currently studying?
Finance.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you currently?
8.5.
8.5. What would it take to get to a 10?
The city can get so lonely. Maybe sometimes I wish that I would have gone to a school with a campus so I can meet more people. Everyone's like very independent and I'm a very social person. So being alone sometimes is kind of the in-between from an 8.5 to a 10. Yeah.
Absolutely. What is the most expensive thing that you own?
I mean, I don't really own many things. Probably like a bag or a computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I guess how much money you make?
Sure.
I would say, because you're a college student studying and thinking back to how much money I made in college, I would say $15,000 a year.
Yeah, that's about right.
I really appreciate you taking the time to talk with us today.
Thank you.
Today we're here in Chelsea and we're with.
Sal Giampietro.
All right. And how old are you and where are you from?
I'm going to be 57 in another month, and I'm from Long Island, New York. Grew up in Astoria, Queens.
And where do you work?
I work for an art company, Long Island City.
Okay, cool. Would you say that you're a money motivated person?
Yes, I am.
How important would you say money is to you?
Well, health is more important, but money comes a close second.
Now, would you say that as you get older, priorities change in terms of health and money?
Yes.
Would you say that money could buy happiness?
I guess you can in certain ways, but
yeah.
Not the happiness you want.
Not what you're looking for. What's the highest level of education you've reached in your lifetime?
12th grade in high school.
12th grade in high school. Was there a reason why you decided to stop there?
I hated school. I regret it now, but I hated school.
So you felt like it wasn't a good choice?
Now, no, it wasn't a good choice.
Yeah. Looking back, would you have done things differently?
Yes, I would have stayed in school, went to college. My daughter's taken over where I didn't.
Okay. So you kind of put her on the right path.
Yes.
What's the most expensive thing that you own?
My house and my daughter. She's probably more expensive than a house.
Oh my God. How happy would you say you are on a scale of 1 to 10?
Say 8.
An 8?
I mean, I'm happy. I would have done things differently, but I'm happy. You know,
okay.
I'm healthy, married, have a kid.
So, final thing I'm going to try to do is guess how much money you make. I'm going to place it at $68,000.
Close. I work 2 jobs, so I make around $100,000.
Okay, with 2 jobs.
Yes.
Very cool, very respectable. So you still can make it, even if you don't go to college. Yeah, I mean, you're doing well.
The good thing is I got 2 pensions coming to me. So.
Wow. So is this a private sector pension or is this a city pension?
Well, I work in a school that's a city pension, and the other one's private sector.
Is that nicer?
Yes,
nicer.
Yes.
Nicer. Yeah, union man here. That's what I'm talking about. Could you share your name, age, and where you're from?
Sure. My name is Jake. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Massachusetts, and I live in Brooklyn.
Awesome. How important is money to you?
Money is pretty important to me because I like to be able to just like, at the drop of a hat, make a decision.
So you feel like money influences your choices at the end of the day?
Absolutely. Yeah. I feel like if I didn't have to think about money, then I wouldn't have to worry about like where I'm going to eat every day.
Would you consider yourself a money motivated person?
Yeah, I think so. But I think that not as motivated as like my ambitions and my goals in life. Mm-hmm. It's like up there, but it's not like the thing.
Yeah, it's up there to an extent. So if there was like some set amount of money you could make, you would basically be done with that and you would kind of move on to other motivations.
Pretty much.
Would you say that money could buy happiness?
It could buy smaller forms of happiness. I don't think it's ever going to buy you that like actual full like capital H happiness. It'll buy you like daily bits of happiness.
Daily bits of happiness. That could add up. What's the highest level of education that you've attained in your lifetime?
I have a bachelor's degree.
Okay. What'd you major in?
Acting.
Oh, acting. Cool. Yeah. Hard to roll. The camera.
This is a great start.
Yeah. This is it. What would you say is the most expensive thing that you own currently?
I do own a car. It's not like that expensive. I bought it for like $3,000, but like it gets me around. It's a good car.
Well, it's more car than most New Yorkers have, right?
Exactly.
Oh, you do work in the city.
I work as an usher.
Okay.
Yeah. I work in one of the theaters. I just got out.
Okay. Where would you say your happiness level right now is on a scale of 1 to 10?
Maybe like a 7.
7?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, what would you say needs to happen for that to get to a 10?
If I was doing gig work like every day, every 2 weeks, which is something I'm working back up towards.
Yeah.
But for now, you know, I live in an affordable apartment. I have a partner. I've got good roommates. I don't have that much money, but I'm like scraping by.
Yeah.
So.
Can I take a guess at how much you make annually?
Sure.
I'm gonna say $40,000 a year.
Nah, less than that.
Less than that?
Yeah.
$25,000 a year?
It's closer. Yeah.
Closer. Okay. Well, we appreciate you being here with us today. Today we're here with?
My name is Sander Kamal, but everybody call me Pastor, the mayor of Crown Heights, the Big Zo.
How old are you and where are you from?
I'm 35 years old. I'm from Crown Heights. I live in Utica and Crown Street.
Awesome. Do you consider yourself a money motivated person?
Yes, I am a very money motivated person, yes.
Do you think that money is important? And how important is it to you?
I think money is essential. I do a lot of community service initiatives, and I have people who sponsor me. And that's very key, you know?
Absolutely. Do you ever think that money can actually buy happiness?
No, it cannot buy happiness.
Yeah.
Money don't buy love. Money don't buy happiness. Money don't have joy. Don't bring joy.
If you're a great person, you just become a better person.
Yeah.
Because you could do a lot more with more money.
Yeah.
If you're an evil person, I mean, you just become a worse person.
Of course.
Yeah. What is the highest level of education that you've achieved in your lifetime?
bachelor's. God is good with that. I mean, that's for me. It's not about degree. It's about character. How you treat people who don't have as much as you.
What'd you major in?
Theology.
Theology.
Yes.
Ooh.
Pastoral evangelism. I'm actually a pastor, but I'm more focused now more to community activism.
When you kind of look back, are you happy you went that route?
I'm happy I did at the time.
Yeah.
But I realized that during the time that I love helping people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a community guy. So
what's the most expensive thing that you own?
I do not know. Maybe paying rent?
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy would you say you are? 10 being the happiest.
I'm a very optimistic person. I'll give me like a 8.99.
Okay. What do you think needs to happen for that to get to a 10?
Well, I have a wonderful girl in my life right now, so it's a 10. It's a perfect 10.
Now, we also were guessing how much money people make today as well.
Oh my God.
I'm going to throw a number out there.
Okay.
I'm going to throw out 30,000.
No. Maybe like 20. I do security. So,
okay.
So I make like eight a week. So do the math. I'm not really into math. So.
Got you. Awesome.
And this guy's an awesome dude, man. Let's give him credit. And a wonderful videographer, man. Doing a phenomenal job putting a smile on people's face.
Appreciate you, boss.
Oh, bro.
So, hey, if you guys could share your name, your age, and where you're from.
All right, my name's Aya, I'm 20 and I'm from Tunisia, a country in North Africa.
My name is Giorgio, I'm 22 and I'm from Italy.
And how long have you guys been in New York City?
Yeah, about I would say December. We moved here together from Boston.
Would you say that you're money motivated?
Yes, we actually found companies, so definitely.
Okay.
Personally, I'm not motivated by money. I'm more motivated by the value that I can provide into things. Yeah. That's what we do. We found different type of companies and we advise them on different things to do.
So with that being said, how important would you say money is to you guys?
Definitely comes down to being important, because without money, really, you wouldn't really be able to help and do things that, like in this case, like matter in today's
and
world.
Support different causes and things like that, for sure.
Because, so then it does matter. It does have an impact, of course.
You know, you could do all the good you want in the world, but sometimes without the proper funding and backing,
it's hard to reach and like be even recognized and do things. So
yeah. Would you say on a personal level that money can buy happiness? No?
I would say like some people definitely are, use money as happiness. Mm-hmm. And I would say that I've never met anybody that's, a billionaire that's not happy. But at the same time, I don't think like every time I ask them, that's not what makes them really happy. What makes them happy is what they do with the billions, not the billions themselves.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's definitely what you do with the billions, and also people around you, your family. You know, if you have the right people around you, even without money, you can be happy in if you're doing what you can with what you have, that's what really makes you happy, I think.
What's the highest level of education that you each have reached in your life?
We're both university dropouts.
Okay.
And we can say we're proud of it because we dropped out. I personally dropped out a second year of business school. And I did it together with her because we decided to finally get on hold of those companies that we wanted to fund. And now we're a startup, and we're going pretty well and moving quite fast.
Yeah. But college is a funny thing because a lot of people graduate with college degrees and they never work in what they decided to go to school for. Yeah. They go and take a liberal arts degree. They'll go to like this big fancy private college.
Yeah.
Come out with hundreds of thousands of dollars of loans like I did.
That's the thing.
Which is cool. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's fine.
And how happy do you say you guys are on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm pretty happy. I'm always happy with what I have and what I'm doing. So if I feel unhappy in any way, I know it's not the right thing.
Definitely a 10.
Definitely a 10?
Definitely.
You say a 10 as well?
Definitely a 10, yeah. How about you?
I'm actually a 10.
Okay,
yeah. Good. Money to me is important. And I feel like it does buy you choices.
Exactly. That's what it does do, yeah.
One of my dreams is always to be able to pick up and travel and go wherever I want in the world. And now I may be able to do that. If I decide I want to go to Japan, I can just do it. Okay, so now I'm going to guess how much money you guys make.
Okay.
All right. So I want to guess $160,000 a year.
Another guess.
Lower or higher?
It actually varies. It really varies. Yeah. Since we found companies, so it depends on investment, depends on success of the company, things like that. So it could be from zero to
it can be all over the place.
It can be all over the place, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, thanks for coming back. If you like this video, feel free to smash that like button, subscribe for future videos like this, and don't forget to check out this video where we go around asking New Yorkers what job they have. I want to give a shout out to Sean Rizwan. This video was a remake of his video, Guessing Incomes in New York City. I'll link to it in the description section below.